we have my family back with another react. We're going to be taking a look at 7 outdoor objects I never saw before moving to America.
Ooh.
So things in America that we probably just don't have in the UK.
It's got to be one of them letterboxes.
Letterbox might be in it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yep, yellow
What do
school
you
buses.
think? What do you think they've got outside what we've never got here?
Outdoor aircon.
AC units. True. Sure. Alright, let's see what we got.
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond. And speaking of lost, I'm starting to lose my marbles being in quarantine so long, and being here for now, I think it's 8 days. I've been giving some thought to some of the things that I miss about the outside world.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm not just talking about sort of fast food joints that are different in both countries, but sort of just really random mundane objects. You know, like a wheelbarrow, for example. I'm not suggesting we don't have wheelbarrows in England. That's an example of a mundane object.
And
I want to talk about
anymore in England. We used to always see the gardening men.
Oh,
with
really?
wheelbarrows. Yeah, you don't really see them anymore.
Oh, interesting.
specifically 7 of those objects that I hadn't seen until I moved.
Yeah, I haven't seen a wheelbarrow in years.
No.
Well, no, because our lawnmower
Yeah.
takes in all the grass in the
Yeah.
bag, so you empty the bag in the bin.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
wheelbarrows could be for like mud and that.
Yeah, and bricks and
Yeah.
builders used to use them a lot.
Oh, they
To
use
America.
it
They
for
still do.
cement, don't they? They mix the cement to put in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So.
Steel water
Yep,
towers.
I'm really longing for those water towers, steel water towers specifically, because we do have water towers in Britain, but they're concrete.
Oh, I've never seen something
I've
like
never
that.
seen
Oh,
that.
they're here.
I've never seen something like
I
that.
haven't.
They
No.
look really brutalist and like they were made in the 60s. In America, all across the country, they have these kind of water towers that are just, they're in the middle of nowhere usually, and they're made of steel.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
do
I've
see
seen
that.
that.
Oh,
movies.
I've seen them in America, but I've not seen ours
Yeah,
in England.
you do
Yeah.
see that. Like you see like a, you see like a neighborhood, and then you just
Yeah.
see this massive tower with like
Yeah.
a ball or something on
I've seen
top.
the silver ones, like the silver round
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
And on the facade of them, they have the
Oh,
name of the
yeah.
town, and it's usually...
What?
I do know about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just said the silver ones.
Yeah.
She's so happy that
They're
she
in
knows.
films, aren't they?
Yeah, because I watched some sad about it before.
What did one fall?
No.
Oh,
Dad-
I know. Oh, yeah, it was a.
It was a water tank.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, in the hotel where her body was found in
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a famous hotel story
Yeah.
in America.
something like Snakesville. And you never see anybody near them or in them. I don't know what they'd be doing in them, perhaps replenishing the water. I don't know how water towers work. I just know that America has a lot of them, and you see them when you're on the highway, motorway, just like our next entry.
What are the water towers really for? Because like our water system is all through our pipe work. So
Does it filter the water?
Yeah, I think it cleans.
maybe
the
they
water, doesn't
maybe
it,
they
and
keep their
stuff.
water in there and it goes to the houses from that. But then like, how does it get more water? Like what are they exactly for?
So they open a roof and the rain
Does the
comes
rain
in.
go? Yeah. Does
No,
the
they
rain
don't
go
use
in?
rain for the drinking water.
They filter the rain.
I don't know what.
Alright,
Let us
it
know
must be
what the
piped
water
up to
towers are for.
something.
Highway billboards.
Yes, highway-based billboards.
have
Who
them.
would have thought? I certainly wouldn't have until I moved to the United States. And that's because we don't really have them in Britain.
Not
we do have them
really.
in city centres, but you're not going to find them on the side of the road.
No.
You know, because it's distracting, especially when it says something, you know, profound like Jesus has risen. You're going to take notice of that.
Is that
and,
why
you know,
this on billboard?
They say all sorts. A lot of billboards that I will see
Yeah.
on TV is like lawyer ads.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Call me on da 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 da.
Yeah.
Or like that's what I mainly see.
crash into the car in front of you, and if you don't have insurance, then you are screwed. Ironically, a lot of the billboards
Oh,
are for
insurance, that's
insurance, so at
boring.
least you know who to call. I joked a moment ago.
And you see a lot of like billboards in America where they're that big and they got like that like something in front of it. You see like kids hanging on it or drinking on it. And,
Oh, really?
well, that's what you see in
I
movies
wonder
and
if
that.
you must have to pay to get your thing put on there then.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
About the kinds of things you might see on American highway billboards, but the truth is anyone can really get an ad on those things. They often say advertise here if there's nothing on it, and unless you have A, no heart, and B, a death wish, you also wouldn't want to crash into the back of one of these.
Yellow school
Yellow
bus.
school buses. I didn't grow up here as a child, so of course I never got to ride one. Probably never will. And
See, yellow school bus is good because
They're so cool.
I'm pretty sure they pick you up and drop you off at your house.
At your house, yeah.
I say to Waves on the way back from school, I wish we had school buses.
Yeah.
Do we
like-
have any school buses?
No,
Yeah.
we just use public bus.
No, we have Bilborough College school bus. We have some school buses. But
I
they
don't think we do.
They don't pick you up from your house. Yeah, I see them all the time.
I used to have a school bus when I was at.
They don't pick you
graduate
up from your
school.
house.
No.
They pick you up from bus stops.
I went on a college bus, and then people started getting on it.
Yeah.
Normal people.
Oh no, that shouldn't happen.
It did. It did. People that wasn't in the college.
unless I become a bus driver or a parent on some sort of school trip, do they do that? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, growing up, I did see school buses, yellow school buses, in films like Superman
Yeah.
and Forrest Gump. Those are
Yeah.
just examples of films. But, you know, I didn't think they existed in real life. This was quite a revelation to me. They're everywhere.
I've actually seen one in person. Very,
Yeah.
very cool.
Well, I've
You know, it's
not
not
seen
just-
them in what
it's
he's
not
on
just
about. I've seen them in stuff like Matilda and
Other films.
Yeah.
in Indiana where I lived. It's also in Chicago. It's everywhere. I mean, you do see these yellow school buses everywhere. And I recognise that.
I assume so.
No.
I assume
oh god,
it
Surely it'd be
is.
free.
no.
You're not gonna charge the kids.
Kids.
Not to get on, but the parents will have to pay like annually. I bet.
I don't know.
I bet you I'm right. Please
maybe.
answer.
Please.
I like it when I'm right.
The majority of my audience is American, and this is probably profoundly weird to hear somebody talk about how yellow school buses are very widespread in this country. But I don't think they're used anywhere else in the world, or at least to my knowledge. They're certainly not used in Britain. I used to get to school by jogging. That's not true. I did take the bus, but it was one of those sort of stagecoach buses, double-decker, so I got to sit on top, not at the back with the cool kids, you know, at the front actually, and but they weren't yellow, and
They're
as
just
you can
normal
see,
buses.
I like yellow,
Yeah.
and wearing this in solidarity with the school children. I'm not. It's the first thing I found in my wardrobe. I'd be lying if I said that yellow school buses were the only outdoor object that I learned through the films. That also applies to our next entry.
White
White
picket
picket
fences.
fences.
The famous
White
American
picket
fence.
fences, the like of which
Yeah.
you see in the film American Beauty and other.
We don't like those in the UK. We like privacy, so all our fences are covered.
I
like
always
there's no
wanted
gaps.
a white picket fence.
Oh, is that what picket means?
Well,
It's a
a white
gap.
picket
Yeah.
fence is like those farm kind of looking fences.
Yeah.
They got the gaps in between.
in between?
We don't have that in the UK. We cover
Yeah.
all of our
Yeah.
fence.
Such suburban-based films. It reminds me of American
they look
suburbia now
nice,
that
though.
They're very nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
I've lived here long enough, but for the longest time, you know, it was just part of the sort of movie set for me to make something look very pristine and idyllic and all of that. You'll occasionally
Very
see white
American.
picket fences here in different parts of Chicago. They're kind of rare, I suppose, but you do tend to see them at houses of families who've really taken care of their garden. Okay, and in Britain we don't have these kind of fences. A lot of our gardens are sort of framed off by brick walls or
Oh yeah,
some-
brick walls,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
hedges, big
Hedges,
fences.
mainly a lot of
Yeah,
hedges.
anything that just covers
Yeah.
so you can't see in or out.
sometimes just shrubs and bushes and things. That's not a euphemism. You'll also see in the US mesh fences around gardens as well. They're kind of low down, you know, they're just high enough
Yeah,
that
these-
that
yeah,
look.
you
No,
would-
I don't like them ones.
You would have seen these though.
Yeah.
dogs can jump over them but never do because they're too stupid. And they seem like they're there to just sort of stop people from breaking in, especially those fences that have beware of the dog on the side. Now please, America or anyone watching this, don't take this as a green light to think you can go and burgle people's houses in Britain. They still have security measures and fences too. I'm underplaying it, but we don't have white picket fences.
Nah.
We also don't have these.
Front yard. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you said.
I love these mailboxes.
Yeah.
I don't know
To
why. I just
clarify,
love
our
it.
houses do have mailboxes in the United Kingdom, except our mail doesn't go into a mailbox, it goes into a letterbox.
Yeah, which is attached to our doors.
But how much mail do you get? Because I probably get one letter a week, if that. I
Really?
never get mail.
Yeah.
Oh, I get like a letter every day.
I get quite a lot.
I get
Yeah.
leaflets
I do. I
and
get
things
quite a
and all
lot.
sorts.
So they've got no
And
letterboxes on the door then?
No, their letterboxes, mailboxes are outside the house.
So they,
Or like
Yeah.
if you're in an apartment, I know they have like those letterboxes on the wall.
Yeah, I remember when Mum tried to be posh once.
Okay.
You had a black one on your wall, didn't you?
I've still got it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Do they use it?
No.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh,
they
do
do.
they?
No, they do.
Mail
not.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
No, they don't.
Post. Hope that was clear. And those letterboxes are usually on the front door, right? So
Yeah.
letterman or postman, that's letterman is a chat show host. Postman, post women, post people, right?
Yeah.
They have to go right up to the door and become intimate with your house. Not so in the United States, or at least not always. You will have those kind of houses where just in front of their garden or yard, they'll have a mailbox that's sticking on kind of a pole, and there's just this tube, I suppose, a metal tube into which you put things.
Yeah, we
and then
see
you
them all
have
the
to go
time
out
on TV.
and get it. I suppose
So
it does.
cool.
It does promote exercise, which is needed in these quarantines.
What I find really cool about the mailbox is you can send things out of there as well.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So if you put a letter in there and then you lift up the red flap, it tells the mailman there's letters in there for you to grab.
So you
and
don't even
take it out.
need to post them at the
Yeah,
post
no.
office.
You can
That's
just send things
good.
out from it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Do they have a post office in America?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 days. We just don't want to come into contact with the post people or mail people. It doesn't matter what you call them. They're the same entity. Well, the different people. You get the point, basically. Don't touch the post people. And if you do, wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap, making sure not to get your water from one of these.
What was that?
Cylinder
Tell you a story. When I was 19 years old,
Fire.
Fire hydrant.
Oh.
Fire hydrant.
I'll tell you a story. When I was 19 years old, I was a big gamer. I was well into video games, and one of the video games that I played was a little game called Die Hard with a Vengeance. And you're just swanning around New York City, I think, probably, and you can crash your car into just stop.
Oh yeah, he's on about the fire hydrants that come out of the ground
I know what they are.
on the sidewalk.
What fire engines used to put the pipes in.
Yeah. But ours are in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have ours out the ground. You will see exactly
we
what
have
he shows.
done it,
Right,
to
and
be
one of-
fair.
They're in
I
the ground.
had this
Oh.
conversation with someone not long ago.
What?
Because I said that. I didn't know we
I
had
didn't
any.
know we had any.
Yeah, they're in the ground.
I had a
didn't know that.
They're in
conversation
the ground.
about.
Those stuff was a fire hydrant, a very American looking fire hydrant that looks like this.
Yep.
They're more or less cylindrical, speaking in a pitch that only dogs recognise, and I only describe them as that to differentiate them from fire hydrants in Britain. Fire hydrants in Britain are nowhere near as sexy, and believe me, I didn't think I'd wake up today and say that either. They're just these brutalist...
Yeah,
That's out.
you would have seen that.
You're joking.
Yeah. I didn't know
We do
that
have
was
some
that.
way like you could pull out of the ground,
Oh.
but then you got these as well.
I just thought they was like
I don't even know
a
what
thing
I thought.
on the wall
Yeah.
with a H on.
You probably thought it was a helicopter
I
pad.
didn't know what that was. I didn't know
Looking
that
square
was.
I
things
didn't,
with an H on them,
Georgia.
and
No
no, they're not.
way.
No, to be fair,
I didn't know.
I learned this on the video.
Yeah, but again,
I didn't know this before.
Yeah,
See
but
them
again,
all the
I
time.
know what their fire hydrants is, but I don't know what ours is.
Houses, yeah.
It's because of the
That's
movies and
strange.
shows. Like we
But
always
I know
watch.
what
Yeah,
their
but we live
water
here.
thing is. I know.
A landing miniature helicopter, nor do they signify a hospital. I actually don't know what they do. If a fire breaks out in the middle of the road, when does that ever happen? I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know how to operate these things.
Honestly,
No.
most British people won't.
No.
Most British people
know.
won't know what to do.
Right? Who does? The experts. Whereas American fire hydrants are absolutely gorgeous. They kind of look like elongated fireman helmets.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose? Again, for the benefit of
Probably.
the dogs. It can't have been, and I'm absolutely certain I wouldn't have made the correlation had I not been stuck in here for 8 days. I'm going mad. You know, how does the outside world look right now? Do people still have wind chimes? Do they still raise these?
If you haven't noticed, he's doing this video through COVID.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it says
right,
it's in
okay,
quarantine.
yeah.
The American
The
flag.
American
Flags.
flag, and I suppose there's a very good reason as to why I didn't encounter this until I moved to America, and it's because it's America's flag, so that makes total sense right off the bat. I think in Britain, pound for pound, we probably, or at least when I lived there, didn't fly the flag, the British flag, as much as America tends
No.
to fly its
No,
flag.
absolutely
It's
not.
Nowhere
very
near.
culturally
Absolutely not.
ingrained to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
My in-laws do it. Everybody does it. Even educated fleas do it. That would be impossible. They don't have the strength.
We only fly the flag during events. Football,
Football,
mainly
yeah.
football.
Have
The
you ever
king.
have you ever had a flag on your house?
I don't know if I've had it on the house, but I have had flags.
Have you?
I've had like England napkins and stuff.
Yeah, during the football.
Yeah.
Yeah, during football.
Yeah.
To
And
lift up
when
fabric.
the Queen, we had the Queen's Jubilee.
Yeah.
Oh, you had England flags in that?
Well, Mum did. I went to
Oh,
her.
you had that street party, didn't you?
Yeah.
But they're bloody smart, hence being educated. I don't know how I got sidetracked there. But yes, the US flag is absolutely everywhere. Again, this is not just something you'll see in films. And I think there's an understanding that Americans are deeply patriotic.
They're very
patriotic.
patriotic.
How do you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments below. And it's not just outside of people's houses that you'll see these flags. You'll see them on the back of trucks. You'll see them hanging on sort of company buildings.
What you won't see in the UK that you see a lot in America is their clothes. They wear a lot of American flag clothes.
Really?
Like t-shirts, trousers,
Yeah, that's
anything.
cool.
Like,
Oh God, I
also-
wouldn't walk around in England.
yeah, no, we
Yeah,
wouldn't.
top.
We wouldn't do that. But like,
Spice Girls did.
did
Oh,
they?
that's the Spice Girls, isn't it?
Deans, don't know why I pronounced it like that, and just sort of everywhere. I mean, it really is everywhere. Sometimes you'll see absolutely huge American flags, and you can usually see them for about 5 miles away. That way, at least you know what country you're in. And so that's it. 7 outdoor objects I only encountered after moving to
Yeah.
America.
There we go, the outdoor objects.
yeah,
I think you're
so-
most surprised about the fire hydrant, right?
Yeah, the fire hydrant.
'Cause of our ones.
The letterboxes.
Oh, that's what you
And-
want the most.
Yeah.
I want to know what
that.
the water tank cylinder things are for.
Yeah, I'm curious to know, like, obviously it's stored water, but like,
What for? Where does the water go?
yeah, like,
the
how
water
does it
fill
go
up
through
again?
it? Like, what?
I mean,
what's the
we
process?
have got these in England
What for? What are they for?
for water.
For who?
For you. Yes.
For your toilet?
For you
No,
to
'cause
tap.
all
Well, not
our-
for my toilet. I got a toilet.
All our water goes through pipes and that.
All our water comes from Severn Trent water.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying we have got them.
But you guys can answer in the comments, answer our questions. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Subscribe for more content. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.